Brought to you by Speedy Asset Services, the UK leader in tool and equipment hire.
Silks and Secrets, Scotland's #1 glamour store.
The snow and ice have disappeared. We've got rugby again, and today it's at Dalziel Park between Dalziel and Whitecraigs. But before the game started, there was a minute's silence in memory of Bill McLaren, who died last week. And this is a massive game for both sides. Dalziel, top of Scottish Hydro National 1, Whitecraigs second, and early on, opportunity for Whitecraigs. Ali Stevenson stepping up with that one, looking good. Oh, hitting the post, and Dalziel under a bit of pressure, playing a bit of basketball there, trying to run it out of their own 22, but knock on by Whitecraigs. Referee Eddie Ray playing advantage and cleared downfield, and the first chance for the visitors had gone. Great take there by Crawford Reid. Whoa. Looked a wee bit high there on John Harris. Referee spotted it, and yep, no advantage. Penalty right in front. No problem for Robert Simpson to get Dalziel on the board. A win here would stretch their lead at the top. Whitecraigs desperate to close the gap, but Dalziel keeping up the pressure. Oh, whipped out into midfield. Whitecraigs defence looking solid. Taken out, pulled back Robert Simpson, but all to no avail. The referee had spotted an offence at the breakdown. There's a chance for Robert Simpson. Again, straight through the post, half an hour gone, and 6-0. Whitecraigs ball, and Kieran Eddy into the line from his wing, and looking very, very sharp there. Popped it up to Graham Fisher. Robert Simpson had him in his sights, put in the tackle. Stuart Henderson flicking it up to Proppy and Laidlaw, but knocked on. Tidied up by Gillan Dogood, but straight to Ryan Moffat, and chip into space there, and the race was on. Moffat against Ross Donaghy. Donaghy getting there first. Oh, very tidy piece of clearance work there by the Dalziel scrum half. Whitecraigs keeping up the pressure. Number 8, Dougie Monaghan over the Dalziel 22. Henderson. Ball out again to Ian Laidlaw, the big prop crashing through, but Dalziel defence pretty solid. Oh, I think Ross McCauley might have been offside there, putting that tackle in on Jamie Christian. Yeah, Eddie Ray thought so too. Didn't get back, he said, and that was the chance for Ali Stevenson to get Whitecraigs on the board. 6 points to 3. Only a couple of minutes to go to half-time. Dalziel turning the screw again. Donaghy, this time out to Fraser Dogood on the wing. Laying it back, but turned over by the Whitecraigs back row. Wee chip ahead. Oh, straight to Craig Lewis. You wouldn't want to have to stop that big man too often. Tidily laid back. Out to Ross Donaghy into midfield. Gillan Dogood, but just a wee bit too heavy with that kick, taking Dalziel into half-time, 6-3 ahead.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Brought to you by Speedy Asset Services, the UK leader in tool and equipment hire.
Silks and Secrets, Scotland's #1 glamour store.
Into the second half, and Whitecraigs knew they were going to have to crank up their game a wee bit if they were going to get anything out of this one. Dougie Monaghan not getting too far forward there, but the ball into Ryan Moffat in midfield. Laid back again for Henderson. Pop up to Ian Laidlaw on the charge. Whitecraigs setting it up nicely here. Into midfield for Ryan Moffat. eluding one tackle. Oops, a wee fumble there. And what looked quite a promising move came to nothing yet again. Henderson, we dart away from that line out. And taken on by Nicky Blaymeyer and Ross McDonald up to the DL 22. The home side defending pretty solidly. Not too many gaps there. Whitecraigs still trying to open them up. Ryan Moffat held up on the 22. Dougie Monaghan in there trying to pull the ball free. He does that. And this time it's, oh my goodness, interception there by Andy Hill. Is he going to go all the 80 yards? The big second row. Oh, he's enjoying himself already. And he's in for a try. It took him all of 80 yards of the pitch after that interception. My goodness, he'll be talking about that one in the bar for a while, but I tell you what, Robert Simpson would have rather he got a wee bit closer to the post because he left him with a difficult conversion that didn't go over. And with about 20 minutes to go, Whitecraigs knew they had to do something. Dougie Monaghan taking it on there, and DL offending at the breakdown. Lots of wee offences if you watch Eddie Ray's actions there. And oh, that was a difficult one. Just a wee bit short. Belted downfield, but straight to Whitecraigs fullback Willie Corbett, inside to Ryan Moffat. And Moffat, whoa, terrific tackle there by Crawford Reid. Ball still back on the Whitecraigs side. Fraser Campbell having a wee dip there. Stuart Henderson up to Ali Stevenson, and oh, Ben Blaymeyer almost away there. But again, the DL defence absolutely solid. Terrific take by Crawford Reid. My goodness, they get that boy up some height at the line out. But this time it's a turnover. How can Whitecraigs make something of this one? It's Ryan Moffat. Look good, out to Graham Fisher. Wee chip ahead, he got the bounce. Oh, clever wee kick inside there, but hey, that was a good piece of tidying up by John Goldie, coming across from his own wing. Now the DL boys back in numbers. And oh, Stuart Henderson right through. Oh, the bounce didn't quite go his way on that charge down and straight into touch. Only a few minutes to go, and Whitecraigs knew they had to pull something out of the bag if they were going to salvage anything from this game at all. Terrific drive on there. Dougie Monaghan with the ball at the back, taken on by Fraser Campbell and wrapped up there by Craig Lewis and Stephen Finlay. Referee Eddie Ray spotted an offence, playing advantage, out to Phil Nichol, ball knocked on the air, back for the penalty. And that kick by Ali Stevenson give Whitecraigs at least the chance of a losing bonus point with only second left on the clock. And time running out now for Whitecraigs. Restart straight to Stuart Henderson, taken on by Dougie Monaghan. Well tackled there again. Henderson, Ali Stevenson, wee chip into a gap, but the gap filled by Fraser Dogood. And taking the ball straight back to Whitecraigs into the 22. Dogood and Henderson contest that one. Henderson knocks on. Referee playing advantage. And a final chance for DL to get more points on the board. Chipped through by Ross Macaulay. Carried over the line by Graham Fisher. And that was the final play of the game. You can see just how much it meant to the boys from DL.
Over the moon. We came out to get the win, stay top of the table. We can't ask for any more for the boys. The boys put in a shift. Take nothing away from Whitecraigs. They took it to us all the way to the end, but great performance by all the boys, and glad to go away with another 4 points.
Well, there was nothing in it when DL won up at Whitecraigs, and this one's been very, very close again. DL take the spoils, they stay top. Whitecraigs are still second, and at the end of the season, don't be surprised if these two go up to Premier 3. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at DL Park.
Brought to you by Speedy Asset Services, the UK leader in tool and equipment hire.
Silks and Secrets, Scotland's #1 glamour store.